Let's go over a comparison of 4 different earplugs to find out which one is the best for you. We're going to cover the Max earplugs, we're going to cover the Lycian earplugs, and these are both foam earplugs, and we're going to cover 2 models of the Alpine earplugs, the Sleep Deep as well as the Sleep Soft. So I'll give you a look at all of these different earplugs, the differences, the similarities with them, the noise reduction with them, how they feel in the ear. I'll go over a demo of putting each one of these in my ear and then talk about which one will be best for you. So let's first talk about the similarities. All of these are of course earplugs and they reduce noise. And they can all be used for different types of use cases, from sleeping to concerts to you using power tools. Really anything that you need noise reduction, these will work for. Even though the Alpine ones say they're specifically for sleeping, they reduce noise so they can be used for other types of activities. And specifically, these 2 types of earplugs, the Max and the Lycian, are foam earplugs made with polyurethane foam. So these are silicone free and they're just a nice soft material that goes in your ear. Then as far as irritation, I've had no problems with irritation with any of these. I've worn these all night. No problems at all. The foam earplugs will fit into most ear types. The Max are a little bit smaller than the Lycian, so if you have a little bit smaller ear canals, then you'll want to go with the Max. In the Alpine earplugs, they say that they work for 95% of ears. So pretty much most all ears will work for the Alpine. They do say if you have really small ear canals, these won't work. So you'll want to find other earplugs, and these will be really good for small ear canals. The Max works really well. So as far as the fit, it's really not that big of an issue. You will just have to try them though to see if they fit. There's no real way to measure your ear canal, so you just need to buy them and see if they fit. So personally, I have used all of these earplugs for sleeping. That's where I use these the most. And I found that all 4 of these work really well. Stick around to the end of the video for me to tell you which one of these I prefer the most for sleeping. So the differences. These of course all reduce noise, and I ordered them from most noise reduction to least amount of noise reduction. The Max reduced the noise by around 33 decibels. This one, the Lycian, around 31 decibels. And it's a little unclear. They give you a range for both the Alpine earplugs. They say it's between 21 to 29 decibels for these earplugs, the Sleep Deep, and then 23 to 28 decibels for the Soft Sleep earplugs. So I have a partner that snores, that's why I use these earplugs, and these all work. They are enough noise reduction to reduce snoring, and I've only ever used these at concerts and sporting events, and these work really well for that. So 33 decibels is on the higher range of earplugs noise reduction. I've seen other earplugs as well, foam and not foam, and they usually are around the high 20s, mid 20s, and very low 30s. So this 33 decibels is the highest noise reduction that I've seen. And again, these can be used for all types of scenarios, from babies crying to sporting events to power tools to just studying. Any noise reduction, these will work really well. But if you need the highest noise reduction, then the Max is the one for you. And as far as how comfortable all of these are, I found that there's no issue with any of these. I'm a side sleeper, and I can use these when side sleeping, no problem. Although the Alpine are more comfortable, they don't feel like they're in your ears when you're wearing them, and they also don't give as much pressure in your ear. So that's what's really nice about the Alpine one. Other differences, these are reusable, but you do want to get rid of them after a certain number of uses. I use these for sleeping every day, and I throw a pair away about every month. So they last about that long. They don't degrade or anything, or they don't fall apart. I just feel that, it's just time to move on to the next pair. I'm not gonna wash the foam, so it's just better just to throw them away. So about a month. There's no hard and fast rule for that either. And then you can wash the Alpine earplugs just with soap and water, so you can reuse them as long as you would like. So earplugs you dispose, earplugs you don't dispose. So let's go over each of these earplugs. I'll just give you an up close look at them, and then we'll demo putting each one of these in my ear. Okay, so we have the Max up first. It's just a normal size earplug. And then we have the Lycian, another foam earplug, and this one is a little bit bigger, as you can see. And then we have the Sleep Soft. So if you look at the design of this, their unique design. They have a little green end that allows you to easily take it out of your ear, which makes it very convenient. And then finally, the Sleep Deep by Alpine. We can see this earplug has a 3D oval design, and the Sleep Deep uses a gel for the noise reduction that's in the center of the earplug. And what's nice is it also has this little tab that allows you to easily take it out of your ear. And I also forgot to mention that both the Alpines come with travel cases, so you can easily store your earplugs and take them with you wherever you're going. So now let's put all of these in my ear, and I'll give you instructions on how to put each of these in and just the ease of putting them in and taking them out and which ones fit the best. Okay, I'll put in the Max earphones first, and to put them in, we'll just create a little really thin cylindrical little stick here, and we'll just do that by pinching and twisting. That way we can fit this in the ear canal easily, and this is what you do for all foam earplugs. So there we can see what it looks like, very skinny. We'll just go ahead and insert that in the ear canal, twist it around just to make sure it fits in, snug, and then we just let it expand. And this takes around 30 seconds for it to expand fully. So you just want to stay still while it's expanding. That way it'll fit in as best it can. Okay, so that's expanded. That's what it looks like. And you can just look at the earplugs themselves. They are a little bit squishier if you compare it to these, the Lycian, and the fit is really good. It's very comfortable. I don't feel like it's causing too much pressure in my ear. These can be used for side sleeping. They're very comfortable. Now we'll go over the Lycian, and these are a little bit thicker. We'll do the same thing. We'll just scrunch it up, twisting it. That way we can fit it in our ear canal. Okay, just like that. Go ahead and insert it, twist it around just to make sure it's in. And these take a little bit longer. These take around 45 seconds to fully go back to their original form. So a little bit longer. Okay, so it's reformed now, and this is also very comfortable. It does provide a little bit more pressure because they are a little bit thicker. Not that big of an issue though. I've used these when sleeping and I've had no problems falling asleep or them popping out or anything like that. Just a little bit more pressure, and these would be better for a little bit bigger ear canals. Next, the Sleep Deep. So here's the earplug, and what Alpine suggests you do is you grab your earlobe, you pull it up, pull it outward, and then put in the earplug. And you just put it right in, just like that. No expanding or anything like that needed with these soft earplugs. It already has a gel in there and it's ready to go. And then to take it out, we can just pull the little grooves on the tab. And when you do put it in, you want to have those grooves pointed outward. So make sure you have those outward when you do put it in your ear. That way you can grab it. And I'll just go ahead and show you. We can grab those tabs and just like that, easily take it out. Again, you want the tab with the grooves pointing outward when you put it in your ear. And the fit is really nice. I don't feel like it's in my ear. There's not as much pressure as the foam ones. It's just excellent if you're side sleeping. And finally, the Sleep Soft. So these get put in your ear a little bit differently. And actually, I like this method of putting these in the best. In the travel case that you get, it comes with a little tube, and you use this tube to put the earplug in your ears. So what we do is we take the green end, we put it in the tube, just push it in, you don't have to push it down that hard. And then the same process, we'll pick up our earlobe and pull it outward, and then put in the earplug, make sure it's a nice snug fit, and just release the ear lobe and then pull out just like that, really easily. No real adjustments to the earplug at all, which I like. And this is by far the most comfortable earplug. It doesn't feel like it's there at all. There's no pressure, but it does feel like it has the least amount of noise reduction. So if you did need more noise reduction and you wanted something that didn't feel like it was in your ear, then the Sleep Deep would work well for you. But I love how easy it is to put in your ear. No fussing around with it, no twisting around with it, very easy. So to just take it out, you of course just grab the green little tab, and just like that, it's out. Okay, so which one do I like the most? I like the Max the most. Why? Because it has the most amount of noise reduction and it just fits my ear the best. I've used these for a few years and they just work the best for me. I like to have the most amount of noise reduction, so these take the cake and they're just easy to put in. They expand really quickly, and you know, the Alpine do feel a little more comfortable, but I just rather have the noise reduction, and these just don't bother my ears at all. So it's not that much of an inconvenience that they're just not quite as comfortable as the Alpine earplugs. So which one should you buy? Well, if you need the most amount of noise reduction, then go with the Max. If you have really big ear canals, I would probably go with either the Lycian foam earplugs or the Sleep Deep earplugs. Again, these can be used for different types of activities. these aren't just restricted to sleep. If you have smaller ear canals, I would probably go with the Sleep Soft. And then if you wanted this earplugs that don't feel like they're actually in your ears and don't have any pressure at all, then you can go with either of the Alpine earplugs, either the Sleep Deep or the Sleep Soft. Those will work really well for you. Like I said, I'm a side sleeper and I don't have problems with either of these earplugs. So check out the Amazon links to these earplugs. Also be sure to check out our individual reviews of each of these earplugs, as well as all our other reviews on our YouTube channel. These reviews are to help you make an informed decision with your Amazon purchases, so be sure to check them out. And in the description, I've linked a health and wellness playlist to other Amazon reviews that we've done for health and wellness products that you can check out. And also be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Feel free to comment your experiences with earplugs in general, with any of these earplugs, what you like about them, what you don't like about them, and let's get your thoughts and opinions so we can help others out to find the best earplugs for them. So check these out and good luck with your noise reduction.